Australia is now on the receiving end of its biggest hit to living standards on record. Our economic engine is sputtering as a result of low growth and high government spending. Joining us live now is Labor MP Julian Hill and the Liberal MP Keith Wolahan. Good morning to you both. Julian, I'll start with you today. As Evan Lucas outlined in this program earlier, when looking at per capita GDP, it's now 2 years of households going backwards here. Labor's been in power for all of that time. So why aren't things getting any better?
Well, the national accounts confirm, I think, what most people know. There's a lot of people doing it tough, and growth continues, but it's soft. The economy continues to grow, but slowly. There's three key reasons for that. It's a combination of interest rates weighing down the economy, cost of living pressures which continue, although they are moderating, and there's some pretty positive trends in inflation continuing to come down, and of course global uncertainty. I make the point, and there's some positive aspects as always with these things, sort of ups and downs. Real wages, real household incomes are continuing to grow, and that's because of a combination of price rises moderating, wages continuing to grow, and that's no accident. That's a deliberate design feature of the government's economic management, because we want Australians to earn more and keep more of what they earn, and wages are continuing to grow with no sign of a wage price spiral.
That's one side of the story. Keith, what's the other?
I grew up listening to my parents talk about the recession from the early 90s, and whenever times were tough, they say, "You think that's bad? This is what happened in the early 90s. We now know that this is worse. This is a period where Australians will tell their children, their grandchildren, about what it was like economically at this period of time. 7 quarters of GDP per capita negative growth. That's what matters. There's only 2 reasons we're not in a technical recession. One is that this government has cranked migration, and we're both from the state of Victoria, where there's 100,000 people in the MCG. We've had 15 MCGs of growth of people migrating to this country in this term of government. The other is government spending, and Julian gave 3 reasons, and he totally left out government spending. The RBA has told us that that is the reason why inflation is higher for longer and why Australians are suffering. This government doesn't know how to manage money, and Australians are having to make up that by managing theirs, and they're hurting.